Welcome to the Nostalgic Multiverse.
Yo.
Hello everyone, Nostalgic here, and welcome to the 25th episode of Custom Spotlights. Now, 10 episodes ago, I had made an alternate version of Thomas from a movie that never came out. For this episode, I had made a version of a character to a series which was based on a poorly received series. So, with that, I present to you the Tracks to Big Adventures Nia. Now, for this custom, I'm going to explain what is going on here and why the model is the way it is. So, you're probably going to ask, what model did I use for this one? Did I use Adventures or Trackmaster Push-Along? It's clear that I used Trackmaster Push-Along. And for the simple reason why is because of the fact that I had to remove the supports that held the wheels onto the chassis. That's a first. Second of all, I had gotten a Trackmaster Push-Along Nia from a car boot sale, and she was in very bad shape. So I decided to remove her paintwork entirely and make a new version of Nia. The chassis I used, it's not really that obvious to tell, but you can probably tell it's a Take-Along Thomas chassis. That's not entirely the case though. This chassis is actually from a Fake-Along Thomas. And it's those fake-alongs that would usually have the copyright on them. I absolutely love how this model turned out, and especially when I applied the linings with black and yellow paint pens. Giving the NWR on her side was also a nice touch to show that she is part of the Northwestern Railway now. As well as that, I had to adjust the chassis as well, not just from the supports, but from the front and back as well. I had to make the gap which held the Trackmaster coupling to the chassis bigger in order to hold a magnet, although I think I made it too big. And as for the back, I had to make a hole which could fit a magnet. Although I don't think it went that well either, because there could be some strain. But still, it turned out well. Okay, I love that the wheels turned out the way they did. As for the body, it's easy. I just remove the paint, put some primer, and then after that, I'm really, really pissed at the fact that I had to use acrylic in order to make Nia. Because with Alfred it was much simpler. I had matte finish paint. But as for Nia, I had to use acrylic paint. I also painted her footplate black with a black paint pen. And I'm surprised that people haven't decided to do this with the Trackmaster Push-Along Nia. Just take her apart and then adjust the chassis so that it can fit onto a Take-Along Thomas chassis or any other type of Take-Along chassis, so that then it can look more like Nia. I really wish I could have used another type of chassis, say maybe a James chassis or a Gordon chassis. But since the Nia body and even more so footplate are too small to fit on a Gordon footplate, I don't think that would be a wise option. That's why I had to opt for a Thomas chassis. So this is why Nia looks very much inaccurate. But I don't mind. This model is one of the best achievements I've had, but I don't know. I'd like to know your opinions about this custom in the comments below. Because, if anything, why on earth should I say that it's one of my best works if that's probably not even entirely the case? But with that, everybody, thank you so very much for watching the 25th episode of Custom Spotlights. There will be more to come, don't worry. I've got other customs planned, alright? I'm planning on taking some customs which were poorly made and making them into better, very accurately made customs. So with that, thank you all very much for watching. This is Nostalgic signing off, reminding you all that nostalgia never dies.